Yeah, that's right. Segway told me not to do it. Let me explain. So let's go to the board here. So Segway, what the hell? Hold on, give me 1 second. It's not pretty, but it does the job. Alright, so where were we? With the blue. Alright, so Segway is the company that I bought my bikes from. So basically, what they are saying is, don't do it. And that's because when you change the battery, which is 48 volts, to 60 volts, what happens is no bueno.
Hijo de tu maldita madre.
Alright, so before I tell you what Segway said about swapping the batteries, I just want to give you a little context of what happened. So on my last video, I switched the batteries from the X260 to the 160. Now, there's not a lot of people that have these two bikes together. So I've been asking everyone that I know, including people that do this for a living where they make batteries. And I've been asking that question, like, is it okay for me to use the X260 battery, which is a 60 volt battery, into X160, which is a 48? And everyone has told me that it is totally fine to do it, that it can handle the battery, it can handle the voltage, and you actually have the app so you can control it. That has been the opinion of the people that are in this business, that it's okay to do it. But last year, there was one YouTuber, actually they're not YouTubers, they're a company. It's called Griff Schiff. They made a video, and thanks to one of my subscribers, he mentioned that to me, which I actually saw the video, where they did a swap, exactly what I wanted to do. The outcome of that swap was, it was a little bit confusing, because the thing is that at the end they have to make another video saying that the motor blew up. He mentions in the video that he really pushed it hard, like he was driving that thing every single day. He was commuting, and he was not easy on the throttle. You have two conflicting opinions about, on one side saying yes you could do it, on the other side, which for these guys they have more credit because they actually did it, even though they have a different riding style than what I do. I actually wanted to go ahead and do the test. Now I knew that at the end I wanted somebody from the company Segway to actually comment on the video and tell me the definitive answer to this question: can you swap these batteries? So since I didn't get any answers, I actually reached out to Segway, and to my surprise they replied back to me. So I think it was like around 2 or 3 in the morning. I think their headquarters is in China or Japan. So I reached out to them, and they replied back like within minutes. So I sent an email, very simple email. I didn't want to make it too confusing. I mean, I don't know if they have English speaking technical support. So this is the message that I sent to Segway. Can you swap the X160 battery, which is a 48 volt battery, to a 60 volt battery from the X260? And this is what they wrote: thank you for reaching us. Which I was like, oh my god, these people, I like companies that have good technical support. This was very refreshing for me to get an answer from a manufacturer. Sometimes it's hard to get answers from people that are not that big. So this is what he says: according to your description, we checked the dirt bike X160 for you and found that the rated voltage of the dirt bike X160 is 48, which is obvious. So we do not recommend that you use the 60 volt battery of the X260, which may cause some damage. And then he says, if you have any other concerns, you can reach out to us. Best regards, Steven. By the way, thank you so much, Steven, for replying back so quickly. So basically, no. It's coming from the company. The company that is making the bike is saying that they don't recommend that because it might cause some damage to the bike. And I mean, this is a very open description of what can happen to the bike. I'm pretty sure that maybe with my riding style, I can just do fine. But they don't recommend that. And the thing is that these are very expensive bikes. So for you to play around with that and just say, oh yeah, you can swap the batteries and just like go for it. So I am not gonna be switching the battery. So basically, if I want to get more out of my X160, I will have to change everything on it. I will have to change the battery, the controller, and the motor. That's what happened with the guys from Grishchev, which they tried it and pushed it really hard, that was a really cool video. I will leave the link on the bottom so you can check it out. So yeah, they blew up the motor, and it matches the concern from Segway not to do that. So I'm not gonna be doing that. So I wanted to make this follow-up video because I was really happy when I switched the battery and I was getting a lot of range and more speed. The thing is that I don't think it's worth it to risk damaging the bike and then spending way more money to just replace the whole thing. I think the cost of changing the battery, the controller, and the motor, it will be almost the same amount of money to buy another bike. I mean, some people, they like to do that. In my case, I like to buy something that is good from the get-go. So something that has the power, has the torque, something that I don't have to mess around. I'm what you call your general consumer. I'm not the guy that is gonna be changing the bike completely. I just want to use the product that the company intended to make. And me having a background in UX design, which is user experience, the use case of having a product that works from the beginning is like Apple products. Like you know what you're getting. Is something that I look forward in products. Now, there's a group of people that they like to change the bike completely. So they will buy a bike, like my friends, they will buy a bike and then they will change the whole thing, which is fun. But in my case, I like to have something that is good from the beginning and have that experience without me dealing with technical issues. So yeah, so I'm gonna be keeping the bikes like that, and if I want to get something that is faster, then I will look for an electric motorcycle, which I don't know. I'm not sure which one is gonna be my next bike on this channel, but I want something that will be a little bit better than the Sur Rons, because I gotta tell you, it's a hard bike to beat for companies to match the performance and the look and feel of that bike is hard, man. That bike, from when you get it, you just turn the key on and you just go, and you have a big smile on your face, and that's something that I look forward when it comes to products like that. All right, so I hope that this clarified the whole idea of switching the batteries from the Segway X160 to the X260. It's a no-go. It's not recommended by the company and by the people who has tried that in the past. So please don't do that. Oh, and before I forget, if you like some of the apparels that I wear on the channel, like this jersey, the hat, and the stuff that you see in the back, the more of the performance stuff, make sure you go to franticwear.com so you can purchase anything that you like there. Alright, so I hope you liked the video. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Ciao.